Hey, Mark Harbert from markharbert.com here, and in this video, we're going to talk about network marketing recruiting strategies. Look, I've used these strategies. I'm going to share with you 3 of them that have helped me recruit over 1,200 people personally, and I guarantee that if you put these to action, and you truly put them to action and put everything you got into them, you will get results in your business. So stick around. All right, so welcome to this video, network marketing recruiting strategies. I'm going to share with you some killer tips that are going to help you in your business. Now, if this is the first time that you've been to my channel, I want to encourage you to make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because I want to make sure that you get every single video I put out. I put out regular videos on a regular basis that share with you traffic tips, all about network marketing, affiliate marketing, online marketing, and business in general that will really help you as an entrepreneur to develop into the business owner that you want to be. So make sure that you check that out and subscribe, all right? So let's dive into network marketing recruiting strategies. Let's talk about tip number 1. All right, tip number 1 is take the focus off of yourself. Now, what do I mean by that? You see, now I've been in this industry for a very long time, going on 20 years. It's hard to believe I've been involved for that long in home business. But I'll tell you, one of the things that I've learned over the years, and being that I've recruited over 1,200 people personally, is that I have seen where most people have commission on their breath. All right, now, most people think, well, I just want to get somebody signed up. I want to sign up somebody. If they got a pulse, I want to sign them up. And really, that can be, that energy is transferred to your prospect. Like, they know if you are just wanting to sign them up so you can make money. And that is really the wrong idea. Okay. And believe me, people can see that. There's a reason why I've seen over the years where somebody prospects somebody and they don't sign up, and then a week or 2 later, somebody else comes in the very same company and they're totally pumped and excited and ready to join. It's really because the person that prospected them before really didn't have the right energy. They weren't really coming across in a genuine way, and it seemed really like they wanted to sign them up just for their own personal reasons. Guys, your prospects can read this, okay? I have recruited so many people over the years, and I've been able to really understand exactly how this works. And over time, as you practice, the more people you talk to, the better you're going to get. You know, it's often said that practice makes perfect. And when it comes to recruiting, that's the same thing. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that here in just a second. But one of the biggest things you've got to do is take the focus off yourself. You know, that quote that everybody in home business loves to quote is from Zig Ziglar many years ago, where he said, if you can help enough people get what they want, you can have everything you want. And that is totally true. But in order to make that happen, you've got to put your focus on, is this right for this person? There are many times where I've had people literally about to sign up, and I've stopped them because something inside me said, this is not right for you. And I have done that many times, and I'm glad I have. There was one lady I remember specifically. I was on the phone with her, and I took her to my website to sign up in the opportunity that I was promoting. And as she was filling out the form, she said, you know, if this is going to work, I got to make some money in the next 30 days. And I said, whoop, stop right there. Don't go any further. I said, you know, if you don't have a realistic expectation, I really would prefer that you don't sign up right now, and then maybe in 6 months, you know, because at that time she didn't have a job, she was stressing about money, and I learned that after she said that in talking with her, and you know, she just said, you know, she needed to make this work. Well, I stopped her. I told her, you know what, get your financial situation squared away, come back to me in a few months, and let's talk. Would you know that woman came back to me like 6 or 8 months later, and she wrote me and said, I'm ready to join you now. And she joined, and she went on and she did some great things with the opportunity that I was in. But it's because I had her best interest at heart. And there are way too many people that just care about signing somebody up with a pulse, and they're not focused on the realistic expectation that they set with a prospect when they're sitting across from them. So get the focus off of you. Stop thinking about how you're going to make a commission and put the focus on the individual, and that will help you get better results. You'll attract better people, and in the end, you're going to build a much more sustainable business. So let's move on to point number 2. Okay, so point number 2 kind of focuses in and is very similar to point number 1, but it means focusing on the desires of your prospect. Focusing on their desires. And one of the best ways that you can do this is simply by asking questions. Okay, when you're on the phone with a prospect, or you're sitting across the table from them, or you're on a Skype call, or you're on a phone call, whatever it is that you're doing, you want to ask questions, very simple questions. You know, I remember when I got started in the home business industry back in the year 2000, and I've been doing this, wow, for quite a long time, but back in the year 2000, I remember sitting there, and I remember the guy across from the table asking me these questions. And he said to me, if time and money were not an obstacle, where would you go? What would you do? What would you want to be? What would you want to accomplish? And I remember at that very moment, I was infected with what I call the freedom bug. That's where I kind of just said, you know what? I want to live life on my terms at some point. You know, I want to live life where I can go and do what I want. And, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean for me $1 million. It just means, you know what? I want to live life on my terms. I want to go on vacation when I want to go on vacation. I want to, you know, take a day off here and there where I don't have to ask anybody. You know, to me, that was freedom. And so what happened was he got me thinking about where I wanted to go and where my future was. Because at the time I was working a very high labor job, and I was not really happy with what I was doing, and I didn't want to be there, but I wouldn't have learned about another path had he not asked me those questions. So one of the key things that you want to do is you want to ask questions, a very, very important part, because as you ask questions, the answers that you get back will reveal the desires of the prospect. They'll tell you what they want out of their life. They'll tell you what they're looking for. They'll tell you what their goals are and what they want to achieve if you're listening. This is why I go back to point number 1, why it's so important that you do not put the focus on you making a commission, but on them. Because if you can really help them see where they want to go, and you can provide a solution that potentially helps them get there, you're going to have a much better prospect, and you're going to sign up better people. Now, one of the things that I'm going to put down in the description of this video is I put together a PDF called my 14 Conversation Starters, and this is something you'll really enjoy. Now, if you want to ask questions, which I believe is one of the best ways, this one is a PDF. You can print it out. You can, set it on your desk when you're making phone calls, and you can ask these questions to people, but they're questions designed to get people talking, and it'll really help you in your business. So make sure you check that out in the description below. You can you can download that, and it can really help you in your business. All right. So let's move on to number 3. Okay, number 3. What is number 3? Our third network marketing recruiting strategy. It is run the numbers. Run the numbers. I remember specifically, early on in my career, I remember I used to work a sales job in Southern California, and I would be driving around in my car for hours and hours a day. And I was always listening to audio programs, and one of my favorite people to listen to was Jim Rohn. And one day I heard Jim Rohn, and he said, if you want to be successful in network marketing, what you need to do is you need to know your numbers. You need to build a ratio. And he started talking about how if I was to talk to 10 people, how many people out of 10 would you sign up? And he said, eventually, the more people you talk to, a ratio begins to appear. So he said, if you talk to 10 people and sign up one person, then in order to sign up 10 people, you need to speak to 100. And he said, the more you speak to, the better you get, and your ratio will improve. So eventually, you may talk to 10 and sign up 2. Eventually, hey, who knows? You might talk to 10 and sign up 3. But he said, in order to do that, you've got to get out there and have people to talk to. We see early on in my career, that's the biggest thing that I struggled with, was how do I find enough people? My warm market, I ran out of it. I didn't have enough friends and family, that's for sure. I just really started out going out doing cold calling. I didn't like that. I did cold market recruiting out in the malls and the gas stations. Really couldn't stand that. And it wasn't until I started searching around online and learning some basic strategies to generate leads and bring people to me. It's one of the greatest concepts I've ever learned. The greatest skill I've ever learned is to generate endless leads for my business. I've been full-time for about 6 years in my business, and I would never change a thing. It's the number one skill that I've learned, is to generate leads, to bring in the numbers, to bring people in. So this is an area of focus that you need. If you want more network marketing recruiting strategies, bring in more people to talk to. It'll help you get better in every single aspect. It will help you in everything. All right. So I'm also going to put down below in the description a link to a free presentation that you can check out if you want to learn to start generating leads online, how to bring in endless leads, how to get people actually pursuing you. Check out that link below. It'll show you a free presentation. You can check it out. And I know you're going to benefit from it, all right? So I appreciate your time here. Look, if you got value from this, do me a favor. Give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and share it with your friends. And, spread the love. And I really appreciate you. And again, make sure you hit that notification button and subscribe. You want to make sure you get these training videos as I put them out on a regular basis. So I appreciate you. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.